How y'all doing today? This is the Fenceman here. I got some sad news. As many of you probably heard already, the sad news is that Lahey from Trailer Park Boys, he had passed away. He was a really amazing guy. I gotta tell you that. I actually had the honor and the privilege of meeting him over at Peace of Mind Fest up in Pennsylvania. He was a really awesome dude and a really talented comedian. I got to see some amazing acts that he did, and he truly loved what he did. And you'll get to see some of the footage I recorded of Lahey over at Peace of Mind Fest, some of the performances on stage that he did, as well as an interview that I did with him backstage over at Peace of Mind as well, which I had the pleasure of doing, which was kind of cool. I got to actually sit down with him and just chat with him on a personal level with him as a human being, and just get to know him in general by just hanging out with him and spending time with him. And I consider that an honor. He's a great guy, and he's truly going to be missed. And but the thing is too, like everybody leaves behind a legacy, and Lahey certainly did leave behind a legacy. He's got all his shows that he's did, and all his archives, all his videos, and a lot of memories created. So through these memories I'm going to be showing here, Lahey's memory will live on in this video and in our memories that we have of him. So like whenever someone passes away, I know it's sad that they're gone, but nobody really truly dies as long as you keep them in your heart. Keep them in your heart, keep them in your memories. And I know it's sad that he's gone, and but he's always going to live on, because legends never die. And Lahey, I consider him a legend. So without further ado, Lahey, this is your life through the footage that I've captured of you. So take this moment to enjoy the memories of Lahey.
Where'd you meet her? Here, Skylar. Oh, come on, go down now. Go down, Skylar.
She said I have to do it on two knees. So.
Two knees, do it. Ladies and gentlemen, a first.
I love you so much, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry me?
Yes. That was nice. Yay! The first muckle rats to be joined here. And look, Crystal's crying big tears. Steve-O's Crystal's brother. What a job they've done here this weekend. What an incredible job. Wow. Yay! I've been married for over 40 years. It gets better and better and better.
I'm a pest, and you all know that.
She isn't. She's my best assistant I've ever had. Absolutely. And we're getting married in the morning.
Ding, ding, dong, ding. I don't know. I'm getting
Ding
married.
dong, the bells are gonna shine. The old songs are the best. That's what I like. Oh, you gotta have heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope we get to see Lumpy Gravy. I've heard so much about them. But it looks like there's negotiations over here. Crystal's gonna beat the shit out of the lead singer. Shall I tell you a joke? I have to be very careful. Okay, I know some jokes. Three old guys talking. One guy says, you know, I'm losing my memory. Yeah, I'm losing my memory indeed. I was stopping on the stairs to catch my breath this afternoon, and I didn't know where I was going up or going down when I finished. And the second guy said, know exactly what you mean. So on the phone this morning talking to someone for half an hour, and I forgot who I was talking to, so I hung up. And the third guy says, I have no trouble whatsoever with my memory. Knock on wood. Yes, who's there? Now, if you don't get that, you won't get the next one. It's true. Okay, so you want a racy one? All right. Do you guys ever hear of Newfoundland? Newfoundland is the most easterly point in Canada. all the convoys from the Second World War used to go up and go into St. John's Harbor and go over there to Murmansk and to England and stuff. That's where Marconi sent the first wireless message across the Atlantic. But the people there have been isolated for centuries in a way, and they have a whole different culture. And in Canada, they're the most imaginative and creative people that we have. But they talk's funny. They talks like that. I used to boy that builds the boat, and I used to boy that sails her, I used to boy that catches the fish and takes them home to Liza.
HTV. I'm here with Lahey. Now, Lahey, can you tell me a little bit about yourself, some of your background?
Well, as a kid, I used to direct the neighbors and make little plays and stuff, but I never really got serious till I had to take an elective course in university.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And I took a drama course, and I just said I finally found my place.
Nice. Cool, man.
I played Shylock in The Merchant of Venice at university, and I played Oscar Wilde. And so it opened up. Like, I'm just like most people who just get a regular education. So I discovered that I studied about jewelry and the pogroms and how Shylock wasn't allowed to have a business. The only way you could make any money was to lend money. And talk about usury, the banks and the credit card companies are worse than we ever was. At any rate, I found out a whole bunch of history that I didn't know anything about. And then Oscar Wilde, he was late 1800s, and he was probably the first avowed homosexual. He was very popular. He wrote plays like The Importance of Being Earnest and all these wonderful plays. And he was very, very sort of like this. But since then, I've directed 12 Gilbert and Sullivan plays, been in about 50 radio dramas, taught at university, opened my own theater, and which was wonderful, and opened a casting agency, which is still going after 30 years.
Now, what brings you to Peace of Mind Fest?
I'm 70 years old, I have 4 children, and I live in Nova Scotia by the ocean. What brings me here? I usually run my life by being asked to do stuff. You know, if someone says, will you come and audition? I'll go and audition, right? Or if they say, will you do a charity auction for us? I'll say, what's it for? Now, there's some I don't want to do anymore, but they're usually political. But I've lived my life by saying, sure, I'll give that a go. And it's worked out so far.
Okay. Like, what kind of other stuff have you done?
Do you remember what question I was answering?
It was, the question you were answering was,
what brings me to the
Peace of Mind, yeah.
They asked us to come.
There you go.
Yeah, and we turn down some stuff now. You know, there's certain things we don't like to do but, anymore, because we tried them. But this festival is different. There's something. Well, the last festival last week we wrote in British Columbia, the birthplace of relaxed marijuana laws. I hear the guy who was the poster kid who was.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, what's the guy's name who was arrested and taken out of Canada and put in jail in the U.S.? Mark Emery. Do you recognize that name? I guess he's got a black mark against him. At any rate, we were at this festival where the merchandise and the food was 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 times more than here. It was kind of high end because all the guys who controlled the dough, who made the solvents, or not solvents, but the ointments and the glass blowers, Randy and I gave out 23 trophies to the best growers, and that came from all over. And they were given free dabs, and they were given free everything. I got 10 of those little electric, and I've been giving them to my friends. You just go, and the little fucking light ends at the end.
Wow,
sorry for saying fucking.
That's all good.
That's okay.
It's internet TV. You can talk. You can say whatever you want.
All
it's
right.
Completely uncensored. So
All
don't
right.
hold back.
All right, so
She just showed up at my work.
the reason that we're here is because we'll just ask Pat. I mean, you're smiling from ear to ear. We run like we run hard.
Okay.
We do. We run really hard. We did 60 shows this year so far, plus season 11, plus the podcast, plus I got 3 weeks vacation. Thank you. And now we're gonna run hard till the end of the year, ending up after 40 some odd shows more. We're gonna end up in England and Switzerland and Finland, and they sell out in 20 minutes.
Nice. Is there any favorite place that you've been in your travels? Any favorite country, state, anywhere you travel to that's pretty cool?
It's all really interesting. You know, from $400 a night, a little room in a hotel in the Meat District in New York City, about this big, to the Santa Claus parade. I was in a Santa Claus movie that might be put on Netflix, but there's different memories, like flying over countryside. I don't know where it was, but the hills were like this for miles and miles and miles. I don't know if it was the Ozarks or what the hell that was, but there's just things you remember, like swimming in the Caribbean down at Galveston. Yeah, and see, when we're on the road, we don't get a chance to explore very much. We do a show, we get up the next morning, we drive our rental to the next place, check in, set up, go back and clean up, do the show, and repeat it day after day. Yeah, but it's yeah, I'm gonna stop doing it soon. We're doing our own show January, February, March. We're taping it, and then we'll be doing season 12 or a movie or both. I know, it's just what we're doing is we're trying to satisfy an unquenchable appetite, because the trailer park is like a virus all over the world.
Yeah, I know. I've watched Trailer Park quite a few times myself. It's a really good show. You and Randy are really good at what you do. And
I don't watch the show myself. I like making it. I just want to put in a little bit of commercial. Swearnet.com. You have to pay $4.20 a month to subscribe. You can just do it for a month and you can pick up Jim Lahey and the Liquor Stories, which are hilarious, the Randy and Lahey show, the Ricky Learns whatever show, podcasts with all the voices you can't see anywhere else except on swearnet.com. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Swearnet.com.
Yeah.
Yep. Go
Anyway, ask me another question. Somebody has an interesting question.
Does anybody have an interesting question for Lahey?
There's some wonderful musicians here.
Yeah, feel free to introduce them in your band anyway on camera.
Yeah, we're from Medusa's Disco. We played Peace of Mind earlier today. It was quite a time.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite story of the show business that happened? Like the craziest thing that ever really happened to you backstage or before you performed?
Okay, here's one. I don't know if it's on that tape or not. Could be. I was working on a movie with a fellow from New York who was the first AD, who was my boss, and I was doing casting. And I was really good at background casting. I could get you 100 perfect background casting. Oh, I should deviate here and tell you. James Cameron is really a stickler. Like the model of the Blue Nose of the Titanic had to have the same number of rivets in it, as if. Anyway, Josh McLaughlin was the guy's name, and we were working in a movie down in sort of the. Doesn't matter. Anyway, my job. No, it doesn't matter to the story, because what's the name of the eastern town? Not Marlborough. The famous,
New York.
No, it's a beautiful little resort town where just expensive people go. It's the classic. It's in the what?
Hampton.
It could be Hampton, but on the ocean. What's the name? Never mind. Anyway, Martha's Vineyard's very close. It'll come to me in a sec. Anyway, Chester, Nova Scotia is a ritzy town, and I live close by there, and a lot of people know who I am. And so I went to the richest people in town and asked them if they would attend this garden party and be extras in the movie. And so I had 50 really great guests at this high-end party in Chester for this cool, what was it? It was Dolores Claiborne is what it was, and it's Stephen King. And so I'm driving home or back to the office in Halifax to work on my next day's work when Josh McGough phones me and says, "These extras are all wrong." And I said, what do you mean? He said, "How'd you pick those?" I said, "Oh, I had the director, Taylor Hack."
I think so.
Oh, I forgot all about the camera. I had the director, Taylor Hack, look at the pictures and he
just
said,
keep
"Well,
going."
they're not the right kind of people." I said, "They're all millionaires. They're all summer guests who come to," and he goes, "Well, you didn't get enough of them." And I said, "You didn't get enough of them? What do you mean you asked for 50? Well, the mix is all wrong." I said, "Well, what do you mean?" And he said, "I want 20 more extras, half male and half female, dressed to the nines, on the set, within 1 hour." And he hung up. Now, this is a highfalutin New York kind of cocknecker, right? Handsome as hell, smart, and really good at his job. But I knew how good I was. There's no way that I could get 20 perfectly dressed, very respectable looking people for this background garden party. But I decided I would try anyway. So I drove the streets of this little town in Chester and up and down until I stopped in front of a church that had a whole bunch of cars there, and the people were just getting out. And the priest was saying, "Okay," and I jumped out of my car, ran down to the priest, and I said, "Do you mind?" It was a minister, and I said, "Do you mind if I just make a little announcement?" He went, What do you mean?" I just thought it was a disaster. So I said, "Excuse me, everybody, we're making a film here in town." Most people knew about it, because they did. It's a small town. And I said, "And I need 10 women and 10 men to volunteer to come down and be in the..." There you go. You will get my mark on? Okay. What's your name?
Vince,
Tell us where you're really from.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, no, are you from California?
I live there now, yeah.
Well, I hear there's hardly any water left out there.
It's pretty dry. I live by the ocean. There's still a lot of water there.
Where do you live?
Humboldt County.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. You live
Yeah,
right
it is.
on the coast.
Yes, sir.
Those big Pacific waves put the Atlantic waves to shame.
Oh, you can see that, yeah.
And the wood that washes up there, I lust after it.
Oh, the driftwood's great.
It's huge.
It is.
Do you take it?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Oh, me too.
Great.
Absolutely.
Self-employed.
That's the only way to be.
It is. Tax-free.
I'm doing a speech on Tuesday to the community college in Nova Scotia, all the new students, and I'm going to tell them they've got to be entrepreneurs. There's so many ways that you can be your own boss,
Oh, yeah.
make a good living,
Hell with big business.
do what you love,
Yep.
and helping other people.
And that's what it's all about.
How could you get better than that?
Yeah.
If you do that, folks, you're happy.
Yep.
You do what you can do well, and you do it to help other people, and the money will follow.
It will.
Yeah, got her, Pontiac. What's your name?
Vince.
Vince who? Oh, listen, no pictures. CIA plant, please turn your head the other way, you guys. There they are, right there. Upwardly mobile city folks spying on us country hicks. They got it, look. The best smile in the country. Look at that beautiful smile. I'm an expert on beauty in women. It's called pulchritudinatibus. My wife is so beautiful. I have 3 daughters. They're all so beautiful. How many people here know who Sarah on Trailer Park is? That's my daughter, Sarah. Yay! She's doing wardrobe right now, and she's working all the time because she's really good. And you remember the 2 little girls who run around the swing set at the top? At the beat, da 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 da. 2 little girls running around the swing set during the credits. Molly, my daughter, been doing it. And Trinity's having a baby. Trinity was this big when we first saw her. Are we ready to go?
No.
What?
It's going to be a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, far be it from me to make you into gambling geeks, but you can take it. What are they going to win?
Oh, we have a number of prizes. No,
There's a raffle. Come on, Jess, tell us all. Make it good. Make it good. Just nice, easy tones.
there's a raffle going on up at the lodge. It is for peace of mind. We have collected a whole bunch of awesome items from our vendors, and we plan on doing that tonight. So hit us up, please. What are the prices, Crystal?
What are the prizes, Crystal?
What are the prices, Crystal? What are the prices? Erica?
Nobody knows. Take your
Cousin Erica is running around selling raffle tickets, so make sure it all goes to a good cause to keep this going year after year after year. Right back to her.
At the lodge.
They're for sale at the lodge. Get your prices there. Check out the prizes.
I'm stealing her back later.
You got her. You got her for you. This is the third festival I've been to this year. One was outside Winnipeg, 2-3 hours. Randy and I drove out, and we had a great crowd. In spite of the fact that for 3 days it had rained, it was declared one of those areas because the roads became impassable. We got out just in time, but everybody was happy. There's 20,000 people there in the mud. It was like that concert way back in. When was that? You know that one? Oh yeah, Woodstock. We could have a mini Woodstock as soon as it starts to rain here today. But everyone was wonderful. And then the second one was in Ontario, and a guy who sold illegal cigarettes had the festival. He spent $1 million and a half on the entertainment. He had bought this racetrack and he was converting it into a festival place because the mayor had moved in and changed the rules and it wasn't a racetrack anymore. He spent a couple $1 million setting this up and 200 people came. But he smiled the whole time because he got to spend time with Ricky, Julian, and Bubbles. And he's going to do it again next year, if they come. There are lots of people here who've never heard of Trailer Park Boys, and that's not the only thing I do. I'm in a series called Haven, and it's in Maine. It takes place in Maine, a wonderful little town that has what's called the Troubles. You can imagine what they are. And I play a priest in a series called... For you, Randy.
Nice, Mr. Lahey.
Where's that young lady? Come on up.
She's coming up. All right, we've got some really good products for ladies and for gentlemen, all right? And this fine young lady, what's your name?
Erica.
Oh, I met you before. This is Erica. Everybody say, hi, Erica. All right, what we have for Erica to demonstrate, Mr. Lahey will help out, is a brand new, well, it's probably 2 years old, but we've washed it. Anyway, it's the Mr. Lahey and Randy Lip Enhancer, and it works by suction. You just pump up the lips and check it out. Look at those lips right there. Look at them. Those are nice cocksuckers right there. That's right, works on pussy lips. It's great. It's a product you can keep in your purse. $9.97. We save you the 3 cents. All right, this, ladies, is something that would be great for festivals or just about anywhere. It's gonna look really good. It is called the Muff. It's the manly urinator for females. It's a pair of underwear with a funnel on the front. So you ladies can pee standing up just like the guys do, right? Cross swords, you can do whatever.
Ladies, you can pee your initials in the snow by the half ton. We call it cunt calligraphy. It's a great thing.
That's right. If you got an extra big package, we got the extra large model. This is the one Lucy wears. And it comes with an extender so you can pee while you're driving down the road in the car out the window.
Pope Francis ordered 2 of these for the Pope
That's right.
Mobile.
And you can put it on your head and you look like the Tin Man.
Let me see. Never mind.
Okay.
We have a brand new product this year too. We haven't tested it yet, but this is a 110-volt plug to go into your socket.
Keeps your pussy warm in the winter.
Randy, you don't have to be so graphic about things.
Vagina.
All right, so
I got my grade 11. That's better than Rick. You guys know who Ricky is? Yeah. Frig off, Ricky. What? Oh, another product on our website, poopovertroubled waters.ca, is the Increasinizer.
it looks like a regular household funnel, but it isn't.
No, plunger. That's right. If you want your breasts bigger, pump them up. Just with suction, suck them out. Makes your nipples 3 inches long. No friggin' surgery needed. Works on your butt too if you've been sitting too long.
It's great.
It's true. If you haven't shit in a while, pull it out. All right, Mr. Lahey?
Randy, why don't you give her a special gift?
We got a special gift for Erica.
Thank you, Erica, for coming up and helping us demonstrate our products.
Picture of Mr. Lahey and Randy drunk, pissed ourselves in the drunk tank.
Yeah. It's not real piss though.
It was cat piss. We were tranquilized.
Yeah, it's called verisimilitude.
It was
The
friggin' bullshit.
seeming truth. This is the truth. Doesn't matter about anything else in the world right now. This is the modicum of security, Randy.
The monicum.
I forget what it means. We'd like to show you that we're not just merchants. We are also musicians.
That's right.
And we are competing with some of the best musicians we've heard in all of our years. This is the most incredible festival for music. We'd like to, Randy, would you sing your cheeseburger? Randy is going to Nashville, Tennessee next week to open our new album, and the first song on is Propane, Propane. Gotta start the game. Sing it. Propane, Propane.
Gotta stop the pain.
No, that's not the one. That's not the one. He'd started playing your cheeseburgers.
Flies baked or something.
Fry.
Fly.
Jason, his name's Fry.
No, it's fly.
It's fucking Fry.
I like fries.
It's Fry, right, Jason? He's a double-barreled shit machine gun, Randy.
Don't pull the trigger, Mr. Lahey. You get covered in ship bullets.
Why don't you play your music?
Oh, you want me to be smoky? Yeah. All right.
Not yet. Wait for it. Wait. You ready, Randy? Almost. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the sexiest man from Sunnyvale, Smokey.
How you doing out there, everybody? You guys want a party? I said, do you want a party? $10 or 2 Dairy Queen coupons a man's got to eat. And I wrote a tune about my favorite food, which is cheeseburgers. We're going to do it right here, right now. You ready, Mr. Lahey?
I'm ready, Randy.
He's got the new little tiny ukulele that a fan gave us out there. That's awesome. Play it up. This is good. All right. Now, we're going to play the music. Is it fly or fried?
Boom, boom, boom.
Play the Randy cheeseburger song, big guy.
Boom, 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 boom.
Here it is, a little louder. You gonna sing? You can't hear that?
I can hear it now.
Yeah.
You got to know when to serum, know when to flip 'em, know when to add the cheese, and toast the buns. You never count any calories when you're cooking on the Barbie. No need for counting, no freaking way until the pig is done.
Randy, you gotta do more. No. See, it was the second fucking first. Randy, I told you to fucking.
Mr. Lahey, you're having a liquor surge.
I am not having a fucking liquor surge.
Yes, you are. How drunk are you right now?
I'm 6 out of 10, Randy. You got lots of room left. Can you sing that one more time? Oh, we'll just sing the second verse a cappella. Everybody knows. Oh, wait. You're just fucking up really bad there, Fry.
He's worse than Corey and Trevor, Mr. Lahey.
They are Corey and Trevor.
Jacob. Friggin' Jacob.
Jacob.
Well, he's a friggin' shit pipe.
Hey, how many people here saw season 10? Season 11, we've already shot.
Oh no, yeah. Your friends keep telling me we should try again. Just start all over here and now. But they don't really see we can do an end. And love was nowhere to be found. A lonely night, a new beginning. We can't take back the love we've given. It's been taking us so long to find out who we are. When there are no more tears to cry, then it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye.
May you rest in peace, Lahey. You will truly be missed. But, as I said before, the memories of you will live on, and because of your memories, you will never truly die. You will live on in our memories, and through watching this video, and through watching other stuff that you have online, people could remember you by just watching your videos and just reminiscing of times of the past. So you will never truly be gone because you will never be forgotten. And that's what will keep you alive, is your legacy and your memories and people remembering you. That will keep you alive, and through that and your legacy, you will live forever.